Welcome back to another episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Tonight we're going to take a look at a Mill Street product brought back to us by Heist Almighty from Nova Scotia. A product from Ontario, I think the Toronto area.
Yep.
Mill Street's Paradise IPA, a beer from their fall pack.
Why? Why do you do this to me?
Poison!
Because he hates us.
Because you hate it. That's why we do it.
Because I was cleaning out my fridge after New Year's.
And there you go. Mill Street Paradise IPA. Strong beer, 7.2% ABV. Says,
When the IPA says it's strong, it's bad for fuzz.
first brewed on Friday the 13th at our Ottawa Brew Pub. Ooh. This traditional American-style India Pale Ale uses a blend of 5 malts along with a shocking amount of Cascade hops from the Pacific Northwest. Ooh, it's going to be tasty. Shocker. It is one of the most complex styles of beer on the planet and is notably not for everyone. There you go. Named after the stunning Pacific Coast scenery of our Paradise IPA is pure Mill Street. So let's pop this open. Take a look at this one. Make sure Fuzz gets. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave
get the dregs.
Aww. Pour a little bit for Heist.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
the
you.
normal IPA.
A little bit.
Pour a little bit for me.
And a little bit of a reddish tinge to it.
A little bit for the Siffy. And a couple of dregs for the Fuzzy.
Awesome. You guys. Oh, really? You
Make
spank
sure-
it?
Yeah.
For you.
Make sure you get all the dregs. Alright. Done.
Why do you keep me around anyway? Why do we do this at my house?
Comic relief. And not only that, you got the awesomest table on the bunch. Right.
I just
All
took
right.
the counter. It's really
At least I bring rum.
You know what? You're in luck, Fuzz. I don't think there's any. I think it's filtered. But you know what? That's actually a nice gold, like a nice coppery appearance for an IPA.
It is a coppery.
It's not as bright as some of the West Coasty stuff, especially considering it's calling itself like Cascade House from the Pacific or whatever. It does come across as somewhat like a blend of East Coast and West Coast styles. As far as the color goes, and there's a lot of coppery qualities to it.
No, my head's pretty much died off. Let's give her a sniff.
Smells like grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
There's a lot of grapefruit. There's a strong malt base to it too.
It's not as piney as I thought.
It's a wheat grapefruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like they didn't use just Cascades. Because it's a little too grapefruit. Like usually Cascades got a little touch of pine as well.
Yeah, well that's what I don't like, right? I don't like drinking pine, that's all.
I feel like grapefruit.
It smells really
I'm not a big
nice.
fan of grapefruit either.
Are you a fan of spruce?
No. That's why I have a fake Christmas tree.
There is a little bit of pine to it, but not a lot.
No, there's not much pine at all.
It's really
Kind of
nice.
impressed by itself.
It's really nice though. It's not like a strong IPA smell, but it definitely is a good IPA smell.
No, and seeing as how it says strong beer IPA.
It's
strong
shocking
IPA
Cascade.
beer.
It might not live up to its own hype, but
There's no alcohol to the smell, and there's also a little bit like a brown malt, like a little bit of brown sugar to it.
yeah, there's definitely some sweet malt to the back.
It smells good.
Alright,
Nice.
down the hash.
Yeah, for 7.2 alcohol, you really can't smell it.
Okay, the pine comes out more in the taste. Poison.
Poison! Poison!
That said, there is some grapefruit mixed in with that.
I have
It's
to get
almost
a lot of the
little
brown
earthy.
sugar malt.
Definitely a lot of brown sugar.
Oh, second poison!
Back
Brown
right
sugar, caramel.
It came back.
Yeah, it definitely comes off across as being a bit more East Coasty.
The smell's not strong, but the taste sure is.
It is. It tastes really strong.
There's a lot of sweetness to that, but it's definitely tasty.
Because I had a sample off of like a 750 resealable bottle in the spring that was poured on draft at the Ottawa Brew Pub. It was brought back here, but it was like a week old by the time it got back here. Now, I mean, the swing top bottles seal a little better than the growlers do, but it was still a little old when I got it. And I'd say in bottles it held up better than it did in that. That started to skew a little earthy by the time it had a little...
Well, it's capped right at the brewery, so...
Yeah, that one skewed a little more earthy and malty than it does fresh from the bottle. So I'd say the draft and bottle version of this might be a slightly different experience.
It's really good. I gotta say, I really like that nice Slightly piney, grapefruity taste. A big amount of malt coming out of that. It's definitely East Coasty style. And it's almost like the perfect picture of a real good East Coasty. And especially considering the track record of Mill Street's especially brews, that's excellent.
Yeah, sometimes their seasonal and specialty stuff's real hit or miss.
Yeah. Like, on a mean average, that's really good.
Coffee Porter was good, but some of the other ones were kind of, yeah.
I've had some Mill Street, actually, myself.
Yeah.
I spent some time in Ontario.
Yeah.
And it's not bad, their Mill Street regular stuff, but I'm not a big fan of this.
That's the best one since Tank House.
And this is just my opinion, but their Mill Street Organic is, in my opinion, my favorite light beer that I've ever had.
Oh, whatever.
But really, again, that's light, so whatever.
Alright, we'll give it a...
Stockdale's not bad either, but what do you give it a score? You don't like it, do you?
I don't love it, but I don't mind it, so I'm gonna go 3.
That's fair. I'm gonna say 3.5.
I'm gonna give it a 1.75.
Ooh.
Oof, really? You didn't like it, did you?
No.
No.
I gotta
The
say
smell
that
was way better than the taste.
it's a really good IPA. It's a very good standard, and I think if this was available here, I'd drink it on a regular basis. But yeah, I mean, it's not like absolutely mind blowing or anything. But when it comes to like other Mill Street beers, this is the best thing aside from Tank House. I gotta give this a 4.
Well, that's like your opinion, man.
Well, yeah.
I give it a 1.75.
Yeah, you sure did.
Are you finished?
I had to down it. No. Put it down. No.
Do you need more?
No.
Do you want more?
No.
I think the
Cheers.
fuzz needs more.
No.
No.
All right. So
Cheers.
thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review of Paradise IPA from Mill Street. Talk to you folks later. Cheers.